I knew what I was trying to get. I had no idea how to do it back then. But now, if you're starting it, I would just say start with 4 mics, 5 mics, bride, groom, best man, maid of honor, and officiant. Easiest way to get started. Build your way up to it. You don't got to buy all 5 at once. But doing that, it gave me even better sound bites. Because again, just like I said after that first look, that turns, I could stay in one spot and just keep that shot going. And I got all this audio, all this dialogue. I love when the light bulb hits. That's my favorite part right there. I'm done. All right, giveaway time. I'm just kidding. That's my best part, bro. It's the best part. That's how you do it. Another thing I learned by liking people is that as long as you get their face, you can use their audio. This is like true nutting. If I feel you saying, I'm so happy for you, and then 20 minutes later, I hear the audio of you saying something else, I can just show your clip saying, I'm happy for you, and then keep that audio going underneath. So it gave me so many more options of telling a story because people had a mic. So now, obviously, I got like 18 mics because we had. I was like, look, it wasn't just the man around the best man that needed to be mic'd. Mom needed to be mic'd. Dad sometimes, the usher. Sometimes I put a mic on the guy, the bartenders, when people come up for drinks. I want those sound bites of people that's lit. Oh yeah, I'm getting another Jaeger. Like I want that audio. So I'm like the bartender. So I got all these mics just with the whole intention of getting more of the story. A lot of this stuff, this is where we point the reality style. Because as much as I try to like motivate moments, a lot of that stuff just naturally happens. And you just gotta be at the right place at the right time. You know what I mean? Like mic people up, know who's mic'd up, and then just always be head on the swivel kind of watching, knowing where the sound bites might take place. After that, we had to. This is my favorite part. This is why I'm up here in Hollywood. We're trying to figure out. After we got all these people mic'd up, I think we started. We had like maybe 10 to 12 people, and I started realizing that we were all shooting the same person all the time. Like we were going to the weddings with the idea of story, but with the footsteps of like copy and paste slow mo montage. So like the ceremony's happening, and all four of my camera angles are pointing at the bride. Why? And what can I cut to? Right? If we're all pointing at the bride, who's got mom in the front row crying? Who's got her dad's face? Who's got the grandparents off to the left side? It was just all one angle though. So we could cut there, but we're missing the rest of the story. We're missing the rest of the pieces. And I had to learn how to not only get coverage, but how to make sure that my team knew what coverage to get. But at the same time, we can't all be getting reactions and then nobody got the bride. Right? So how are we able to talk and discuss things throughout the day? I almost did it again. Yesterday, they did me dirty. I put on 2 headsets, and I was rocking 2 headsets like this, and nobody said nothing. Nobody in the audience, Haley, nobody said anything. They did me dirty. Today, I'm not going to do that. But how am I able to talk to my team? That's with these headsets. So when we first started doing that, I tried the walkie-talkie deal. I think a lot of people love walkie-talkies because they're like, oh, it's minimal, it's low profile, no one's going to see it. It's cool, it's great, right? It's a great idea on paper. But we're filmmakers. When you're shooting, look at this guy right here. He's got both hands on his camera. So when you're filming, how are you going to find time to make sure your shot's good to go, hey, get the bride. Get the bride. How are you going to do it? You can't, right? I found out about these headsets, literally game changer. Like right out the gate, I was like, that's what I need. Put this down, I can talk. Christian, where you at? Boom. I can talk to Christian from right there, but I can keep my attention over here. I'm like, Christian, come to the front for me. Hurry up, quick. And I'm still locked in over here. I spot the moment. All right, right there. New York hat. 3rd row back. Boom, get him. Right, just like that. Christian's on the move. He's hunting for the shots. Get the 3 people right there in the front. Close up. Get close to it. Boom. But I can be over here talking to these people over here. Once I direct that shot, I know that my guys got it. I know that they got that shot for me. All right, just come back to the middle for me. Understand? Right? Easy. This is how I was able to do it. And then I was able to make sure I got the coverage. So what I like to call this is, he's my walking tripod. So my second shooters for me are my safety angels. And I'm responsible for coverage. So this is the ceremony. I would typically have him in the safety spot, like tracking everybody walk down the aisle. And then me and my camera, I'm getting the reactions. I'm bouncing around like this. Because as long as I know I got one person doing one job, or 2 people doing their specific job, I know that I can get my coverage, my cutaway shot, my B-roll. And the only way we can actually make sure that the shot was good, this took me a long time, and I didn't even know this existed. But when I found out about the Mars M1, right now we're using the Pyro 7, but I started with the Mars M1, very similar system. The Hollyland Pyro 7 is a wireless monitor that's also a transmitter. And a lot of people that reviewed this when it first came out was like, oh, this is the best director's monitor. You can show your client the shot, blah, 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 like traditional sets. When I saw it, I was like, dang, this is how I can make sure Christian don't have a horrible angle. And it wasn't to micromanage, but like, how many times have you been shooting and you got your sister shot and you go to edit and then you go to the computer and you're like, dang, you weren't even in focus. Like, why are you pointing? You got his head cut off. I can't even use that. You're doing my only shot of the bride and you were shooting her feet. Right? I couldn't run that risk because this is a wedding. This is one and done. I can't be like, yo, so y'all can get married again next week. Like, we didn't get the shot, my assistant, we got the call, like, I'm so sorry. Can't do that. So that stress and that pressure made me have to find the solution of like, how can I make sure he's good to go while also getting coverage, while also managing the team and having everybody do what they need to do. So when we pick this monitor up, the way that I actually use it, we don't have it set up like this today, but typically I actually have this monitor on his camera. And for him, it's just a regular camera monitor. He uses it like an Allen Shinobi or any other camera monitor. But the plus for me is that it transmits, and I can use my phone to monitor the shot, wiggle it around a little bit. So I can actually have this mounted to my camera. So I typically have my red monitor here and my phone right here, and then I'm able to just put my eyes direct. So I can be like, Christian, give a shot of 8. And then boom, there you go, right? And I don't have to break a sweat just like this the whole time. Punching close up on those 2 guys right there on the left again. Boom. Just like that. I'm monitoring from here. Then the real kicker was I didn't even find this out until I did. So I was at a wedding. True story. I was at a wedding. And I was like, oh man, I gotta.
Very informative. Let's see what else is out here. Cannons. It's definitely It's amazing. Man, this is a really cool background. I would love to have this as a background.
It's crazy how small, much smaller it is.
Cool camera.
I know some fun content creators who like film these beautiful, like insane videos on their camera, but honestly, I prefer to work on my iPhone. Like camera footage is great. Sometimes I use that a lot more for like client work, but I feel like when you film, it's fine. But I really like these ones from Road Virus. Me, DJI has some great ones too. And Kevin Persich on those. A lot of back to my point about how a lot of photographers struggle with how to translate their art into the short form media form. Right now, the successful format for short form content is very fast and like attention span. Obviously, like there's no formula. There's no formula when making videos well. Like there's creators who have the opposite of this style and they still do really well. But like the truth is, people swipe through their For You pages so fast. Like think about how fast you swipe through TikTok or Instagram Reels. Like if a video bores you, you're gonna swipe away in 1 minute. So it's super important to add a really interesting or enticing or valuable hook within the first like 1 to 5 seconds. So a strong hook to grab your audience's attention. I try to, like for example, for my concert photography vlogs, I do like day in life of a concert photographer, or like I choose a highlight from that day to make like today this happened, and I think the hooks are strongest when they're audio but also paired with a visual hook. So choosing like the most interesting clip from your video, putting it in the front, also putting text, like putting your hook into text and putting it in a bold font. Closed captions on screen can be super engaging and like grab your attention. I think when editing editing short form content is so important. I was talking to my friend about this who like he makes like 20-minute long YouTube videos. I'm like, doesn't it take you forever? Like it takes me 2 hours to edit a reel. Like how does it take you to edit like that long video? But it's a different format. On a longer form video, there's more. It makes sense to have more pauses, like breathing space. But when you're working on such a short timeline, like a minute and 30 seconds, you really need to cut out any pauses and rambling and be concise. I have like re-recorded voiceovers like 10 times because I was just rambling too much. You really want to boil it down to the point, and if people have more follow-up questions, they can ask and you can answer that, and that's more content for you. And finally, some technical stuff. It's really important to include keywords in your caption for search engine optimization. Basically, like if I make a video like my favorite lenses for concert photography, I will put that in the caption because people like on TikTok can search up best lenses for concert photography. Just consider what people are searching up to find your video and make sure you put that in your caption so it's tagged to be like more recognizable by the search engine. I also storytelling is such an important part of content creation. I I try to take a personal experience and figure out what kind of story you can mine from it and tell from it. For example, like my concert photography vlogs, like if I was just showing how my day went, this concert photography vlog, this I was working with an all-girl social media team. If I was just showing the day, like this is my day, and like showing what happened, that's not as engaging or interesting. Something that made this experience special and unique was that I was working with an all-girls social media team, and that's never happened before. So I started off the video with, "This is what it's like to work in an all-girls social media team." This is another vlog where it was at the Southern Condo event in California. If I was just showing how my day went, play by play what I did, that's not interesting. People aren't going to be engaging with that. On this day, I unfortunately broke the camera, so that's how I started the video. I did like, though we made many good friends on this trip, I did lose one, and kind of taking that emotional experience and like putting that at the forefront to really grab attention and make something out of this story. But yeah, the more unselfish, the better. If you can take your experience or expertise or story and somehow apply it to other people. For example, I did a video on like if I lost all my gear, what would I invest in first? And this like taking my personal opinions, but also saying here's why this information is helpful to you. Because people are on social media, they want to learn, they want to take value from something, you know? And yeah, this provides entertainment value, but also it helps connect with your audience on a deeper level, which is so important. I think I have this in big bold letters. Don't wait, just start. I have a lot of friends who I'm trying to pull into being content creators. I'm like, that's so cool. Your work is so cool. Please start an Instagram. And they're like, no, like I don't know how to edit yet. Like I don't have great lights yet. I don't have a great microphone yet. Like you don't need any of that. You just need to start. Like my first videos are so cringy. Coming through my account to get pull these examples was so cringy, but everyone starts from somewhere. No one's gonna be like no one's first video is gonna be perfect editing, perfect lighting, perfect storytelling. You just the only way to learn and get better is just to do and like trial and error and maybe embarrass yourself on the internet. But everyone's been there. I also I think it's super important to switch your mindset and consume content analytically. I think Instagram Reels and TikTok and like the short form video platforms, they get a bad rep because they're architected to like waste your time, pull you in and like scroll for hours and use all your time. But if you can switch your mindset and when you're watching content, be analytical. If you like a video, ask yourself why. Why does this video do so well? Why did this video grab my attention? Why did this hook do so well? What about the way that this video is edited or like the tone of the narrator's voice? Or like what story are they telling here? Break down the videos on your For You page and consider how they went viral and how you could like pieces of that you could apply to your own content. Here are some very like big creators. A lot of these creators have like Emma Chamberlain. She's evolved beyond her original YouTube platform. She works in high fashion now. She has her own clothing brand. Like a lot of these creators have grown beyond the platforms they started out on. And I think it's important. All of these creators started from somewhere. Like Emma Chamberlain, she was not using like some YouTube Premium or something. She's using the same YouTube that all of us have on our phones. And same with all of these creators. And of course, like the platforms change over time. But the point I'm trying to make here is that everyone starts somewhere. We all have the same tools that like Emma Chamberlain started out on. So if you can think about that and understand like you have such a huge world of opportunity out there and there's no one stopping you. Like the internet, the internet is right there. It's just a few taps away. I think that can be a really powerful mindset to have as a creator. I think, but a unique challenge of the social media landscape today is with like Instagram talks. It's such a fast-paced media landscape. People watch you for 30 seconds and then they move on. And so I think building a community is essential to sustaining a platform these days. like I said, I used to have videos of my concert photography go viral. I had this super viral video of photos I took of Renee Rapp, but people aren't watching that because they're interested in me or any of my process. They love that video because they love Renee Rapp, and so I realized people weren't interested in me, but their favorite artist that I was shooting. So I engaged with my audience and identified what I could offer them. I got comments in that video being like, "How'd you get to take photos of her? Like, how'd you bring your camera into the concert venue?" And like it's kind of a symbiotic process, like learning from your audience and then giving them what they want, and then they engage with your video, and you build this beautiful community. Like I said, my audience is mostly young women aged 16 to 24 who are interested in a photography career but not sure where to start. So I cater to this by posting educational and relatable content. That's why I do a lot of the lifestyle and stuff as well. And not only is that just what I'm interested in, what I like to make, I feel like I said, that makes me more personable on the internet and like sharing other aspects of me beyond photography. But yeah, ask your audience what they want to see, be engaging, create a community. Because brands are looking for creators with a strong community backing them. If you can if you can create an engaging video that does well, gets lots of comments and people asking, and there's that back and forth, that's what brands are looking for because they want those conversations but around their products. So working with brands, these are two videos. These are not brand deals, but these are videos. This video got the attention of Sony before we started working together. This is a video about my go-to camera, and I was talking about why I love the Sony a7 IV for what I do. And Sony reached out to me and they asked if they could repost this. But this is a genuine video. This is an organic product placement. I genuinely love this camera, and that's what they want to see, like someone communicating why they love their products, how to use their products. Education is really what brands are looking for. This is a video that got me noticed by Lightroom. This was an editing tutorial for this photo I took of Renee Rapp, and then Lightroom also reached out, asked if they could repost that. But once again, they really want people, especially in this tech space, tech photography space, brands are looking for creators that can educate, like do an editing tutorial, like how I use Lightroom to edit this photo of Renee Rapp. Today, all brands have a social media team. If you are a smart brand, you are investing in a really good social media team that's around the clock 24/7. Like brands usually engage with users online. Like you'll check their tag posts, you'll look at their comments, check their tag stories. So it's easier than ever to get a brand's attention. Before I worked with Sony officially, I would tag them in literally everything, every story, every post, every TikTok. Probably annoyed them a bit, but it worked. But yeah, it is so easy to reach brands, and it's so important to take advantage of that. Pitching is important. A lot of brand deals, they work like the brand comes up with a concept and then they reach out to creators to do that concept. But brands also love when you pitch because you're creating an organic idea from your user experience of how to show your product. So that can be super valuable as well. And yeah, everything is content. I know that can sound a little depressing or maybe like devaluing experiences beyond social media. Oh, that's sad. But everything truly is content. There is experience and value in anything. Like, you could, like, even folding your laundry, like, taking a video of that, like, adding some sort of insight over that. Like, truly, anything can be content. You don't need, like, a crazy, like, interesting sitcom life to make reels off of. I think the first step to starting is recognizing in yourself that you have value and you have something to share with people that people are interested in, whether that's entertainment, education, empowerment, like anything like that. A lot of my favorite creators, they just share their life. I should have included her in this PowerPoint, but Tiana Pollard, she's from Toronto as well, but she's a student and she shares a lot of like how much money I spent today as a student, and like she would share like I bought $5 coffee at Tim Hortons, and that's so. And I know that sounds mundane, but the way she delivers that, it's so interesting, and like so many students can relate to that. And so yeah, you don't need to live in a reality TV show to have something that's worth sharing. and I think everyone is capable of this. But yeah, thank you so much for listening and watching. I'm here to answer any questions if you'd like. Hi.
Because they're so worn out, it's okay. I really noticed a change. So I was able to kind of get away with it in that manner. Like I said, it doesn't work in every case, but and just kind of showing you that having that on. I see, especially the grays in the back behind him, it goes from essentially like a gray to like a color. Again, just making it pop out a little more. And the fact that I didn't touch his outfit, like his outfit was blue and colors. The next thing I did, and this is again very particular use case, you notice this yellow on his sweater, very saturated out. This is white. All of the yellow kind of shots. This is one red bull, and over red bull is saturated. Yellow and red is strong. So what I did is I just tried to add a bit of that yellow back into it. So that's one will affect that. I can show you. The way that it works, once I have a node selected, I can put it anywhere on here. I'm going to make a mask that's the bottom right. Now it's very broad to start with. You then have to do slide. Like I showed you in that other clip, I can do just for staples because the colors behind them are very close. But in this instance, this yellow is so different than everything around it that I was able to be very specific. I was able to narrow it down to that. Go down. Yeah. So you can't do stuff like that with
All right, y'all, that was an amazing time. I mean, there's so much in this place. I have no clue where to start, real talk, but hopefully, if you guys ever get the chance to come here, Profusion is the spot. Profusion Expo, you can't go wrong when you're trying to look for and upgrading your equipment. And the fact that if you are a part of Profusion, you probably can get some really good discounts. So that's pretty much what I got to say. I'm going to keep showing you some more things here, and then I will get home. See you guys soon. All right, guys, just like I said, I have now left the convention center. It was amazing, a little intimidating, especially because I don't know shit about cameras, chow. But, but I think I have an idea about what kind of camera that I do want to definitely start off with. And I think what's so amazing about this is that the push for content creation, guys, is 2025. And just like you might have seen in the in just a bit of that talk, content is everything, and everything is content. And so this is the time. This is really the time to kind of get in, get involved, become the creator that you know you are meant to be. And you guys have got the spot. Find the places for you to get your hands on these on this kind of equipment. I am looking forward to getting my hands on one of those cameras that I saw there. And wish me luck, child, because I pray I won, honey. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in another video. And yeah, keep on creating. Peace, guys.